Hi everyone, wanted to introduce you to Breeze, our new church database. This will be helpful for many different reasons. Helpful for editing your profile, keeping your details up to date, for rosters, for putting in unavailabilities, for knowing when you're on the roster, our church calendar, which will tell us more and more about our church events. Several things that I'll show you in this video briefly, but the main thing for this video is just to introduce you to it and to show you how to simply set up your account. You will receive an email. If you filled out the survey a while ago, you'll receive an email inviting you to sign up an account to Breeze. It'll look something like this. This is Joe Smith's email. He's our fictitious character for today. So this email you'll receive, you go down here to create your login. You'll have to pick a username and a password. Go with whatever username you want. I'm just putting in Joe Smith very simply here. Password, now as you know with passwords these days, they have to have capitals in them and numbers in them. So you need to make an appropriate one for you that is going to work. You'll have to put it in twice. And then press create user. That will create your account. Click below here to log in. It'll make you sign in again now that you've set up your account. Joe Smith, and then his password. And now we've signed in. Okay, so when you're signed into your Breeze account, it'll open up to the dashboard, which just shows a couple of things. It's pretty blank at the moment, but it will fill up. Let me draw your attention firstly to my profile up here. If you click on my profile, it will go to your details. Now, Joe doesn't have any details at the moment, but you will have your details here. This will be the place where you can update to your details. For instance, you can add in your phone number, change your phone number, change your address, and so forth. You will, when families are grouped soon, you'll be able to change their details as well and update your children's details if needed. You can also put your own photo here, and later you'll be able to put in a family photo as well, which is helpful for the online directory. This will also act as our online directory where you can go look up other people. Please know that your entire profile will not be shown on the online directory. The only things that will be shown are your name, your phone number, and your email. That's what will be visible to others. If you don't wish anything to be visible to others, that's fine. Please let me know and we can make your profile invisible, but you'll still be able to have a profile to use for other things like rostering. Okay, moving on to rostering. If you come over here to the left, you'll see a little tab that says volunteering. Here you can volunteer. It'll tell you what you've been rostered on for. So here Joe is down to be a singer at the next church service on June the 20th. It'll have a list of things you're rostered on for as long as the roster is usually 2 months at the moment. That will tell you what's on. Up here also, you can manage your blockout dates. So this is where you put in your unavailabilities. It's very simple. Click on it. And then you go, okay, I'm going on holidays in June. I'm going to add, you'll see them come up as red. I'm going to add my holidays and press save. That's your unavailabilities. That lets us know that you won't be available for the roster in those days. If that changes, it's easy enough to change. I just go back and unselect the days that I can now be available and press save again. So that's how you put in your unavailabilities. When a roster is created for the next term or the next few months, you'll be notified also by email of what you've been put on in the roster, and you can choose then whether to confirm or decline that role. This will allow us more time to find replacements if we need to. You'll also be sent in the week leading up to a Sunday that you might be on something. You'll be sent another email notification reminding you that you're on that role. So that's rosters, unavailabilities. If we go up here, you'll also see events. That's our church calendar. It's fairly empty at the moment. It's only really got the services and the women's Women's Day, which has been postponed, but it will fill up soon, letting you know the different things and when they're on in the church. Final thing I want to show you is that Breeze also has their own app you can download for free off Apple or Android. It's very similar to what you will see on your computer, but you'll go in, connect. The only difference is when you first log in for the first time, it'll ask your church ID. Nothing weird about that. It is all lowercase, Bairnsdale Baptist, one word. It'll only ask you this the first time you log on. Continue. And then as on the computer, Joe Smith, put in your username and your password. Again, if it remembers this, you only have to do this the first time. Sign in, and you're in your app. As I said, your app is very similar to what you'll see on the computer screen. You've got your dashboard. Just let me point out a couple of things. Up to the top left here, you've got your menu, dashboard, people, events, my profile. Just to help you with your profile, if you press on my profile, where as you know you can change your details, just a hidden feature is up here. You'll see this bar that says details. If you're trying to find where your roster is and where to put unavailabilities, if you click down there, you'll see volunteering. That's what you can click on to go into your volunteering. It'll tell you what you're rostered on and where you can do your block out dates.